Bleh.
McFeast with the greatest of all time on the roads of Valhalla!
All right, here I am at the Mahoning Drive-In for the Mad Max Movie-thon. I don't know what the hell this thing is called. It's a mad world. As you can see me, the festivities are in full kick here. Look at this. Look at this car. I am very excited. Very excited. Look at the screen we have over here.
Hi, I'm Jack, and these are my dogs of war. Give me your gas, bitch.
The hiring standards have been. Oh my God. You know, everybody gets a trophy, every spec gets a trophy. I want my trophy.
And they have to kill 2 people and they're already elite. Like, wow.
Showing off my cool shorts. All right, what are we gonna yell? Dogs of War. 1, 2, 3.
Dogs of War!
Come on, baby. Come here, you guys.
Oh, look, we have a dog.
I thought it was a dog, not the kid.
Why
I want
don't
him
we
to
have
remember.
the dog in it? Come on.
You missed
We gotta
it.
have a dog of war.
All right, here we go.
We'll terrify
Ready?
the dog.
1, 2, 3.
Dogs of War!
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. It was a good idea. I'll send you that picture. Oh, please do.
Wait, the cone! The cone! Sorry, don't want you to scratch your paint job. What?
Thank you.
Okay.
I didn't see it. The last of the foreign line interceptors.
There we go. This guy's kind of like a Negan. Witness!
Descending upon you, and your wounds like that, would you?
Oh, that was amazing. That was amazing. All right, I'm rolling too.
Oh, God, she's taking my microphone off.
Here we are, back again.
Truly, you're gonna sing?
Hello again, Mahoning Drive-In. You guys having fun? Thank you so much for coming.
Where are we? Oh, there we
I
are.
want to say,
There we are.
well,
That's us.
I'm your humble host.
She's waving. Look, she's trying to take
I
off.
want to thank the Drive-In for having me, for letting me show up once a year and cut loose on their lot and throw awesome nerdy film fest. So thank you all for coming. Thank everybody who brought vehicles and came in costumes, and thank all of you in general. Thank you to my Wasteland Weekend Tribe, the Dogs of War, who showed up and did so much work.
Roof, roof, roof.
Thank you especially to Vernon Wells.
Woo! Yeah, I love him. Who is he?
And thank you to my friend Jim Frumess, who has been hosting these extraordinary Q&As this weekend.
Thank you.
And thank you, lastly,
I'm getting thanked.
to my handsome husband, Jim Tate Dorsey, who lucked out his gigantic Mad Max
Wow.
collection that I've seen so many of you admire.
Isn't that
It is
just
the third
hell?
largest
That is
in the
hell.
world,
That is hell.
and the
She
largest
loads
in
the
the US,
bar
so if you have
really
Don't worry,
to
it's
do
all
it.
it's.
And with that, I am going to very trepidatiously leave this microphone back to Vernon. Love you so much.
Wake him up. Oh, there he is.
Oh, yes, okay.
We're back now. Hey, remember last night we had to swap microphones?
Yeah, you want to do it again?
I don't know, mine doesn't sound so bad tonight.
Okay, let's keep things the way they are.
No, it sounds like shit here.
Okay. Me.
Hello.
Me.
That is so bad.
Me. Okay.
Give it, try some distance.
Don't you touch my microphone.
You're eating it. Don't eat it.
Real quick, can we just give a big shout out to Faye
Oh, golly.
and to Jim and the tank for putting this whole thing, as well as the Mahoning Drive-In team, everybody, just for giving us such a wonderful time. Thank you both.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'd
Truly
like to give
excellent.
a shout out to the toilets. They were just exceptional. I mean, you flushed them and water actually came out. Good Lord, that is just so good.
Yeah, it's a nice swirl.
Dear God, this has been fun. I was a little bit sick this afternoon, in case people didn't realize that I had a stomach upset. And I was a bit grouchy and pissed off. But my wonderful assistant came up with making me eat shit that I'm not quite sure I would ever eat if I wasn't sick. And she made me get over it, so I'm very happy to be here tonight doing this. It's great. And that's just about it. You can say whatever the fuck you want.
All right, I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want now. Let's start off first talking about the first time you got done up in the, I don't know, makeup trailer or the makeup car or whatever they have in the apocalypse, and you looked in the shard of a mirror, because of course there's no full mirror in the apocalypse, and you saw yourself as Wes. What was that like?
Oh, what?
I'm
sorry.
waiting.
Oh,
I don't have a watch, but I'm still.
The first time I got dressed in that costume was when George made me put it on and have my head shaved, and he wanted to see what it looked like. And I never saw it. He's a very sneaky son of a bitch. He didn't let me see it. There was no mirrors in the dressing room. Came out of the dressing room, I went over to his office. And he said, "Turn around, I want to see the back." And as I turned around, there was a full-length mirror. And the exact words I said were, "Oh, fuck." And he said, "Pretty cool, isn't it?" So I didn't want to do the film, and he convinced me I should. I told you last night that I was not into being what he wanted. But I'm glad that I did do the film, because if I hadn't, I wouldn't get to see assholes like you.
This is true.
I mean, you know, I'd be with real people. No, I'm kidding.
Surrounded.
I
What?
gotta-
He needs a water break.
All right, I'm feeling better. No, I love what I do because it gets me out amongst people and to talk to people and be able to associate with them. And you lot are really cool. I mean, seriously, you are. You've been so cool all weekend with all the shit we've been going through. I mean, yesterday we were in 14 feet of water? And today we're at 120 degrees heat.
It was Waterworld.
I mean, seriously, this place is really fun. But no, it was great. I had a lot of fun here. I got to meet a lot of people, really nice people who wanted to talk to me and find out what I did for a living, and had no clue what I was saying to them. I tend to talk in big words, you know, over 4 letters, like I'm an actor. I'm kidding, I'm being an asshole.
Stop.
No, will I be an asshole? No.
Let me ask you this: when you're taking direction from George and you got the script, and there are words on the script, are you reading the words word for word? Are you sort of, as you're channeling the character, are you sort of like, you know, my character wouldn't exactly say this. Hey, George, can I say something more like this because that's what my character would say? Like, how does that work?
Yeah, sure. You say that, you know, George, I think I should say something different. And he goes, shut the fuck up and say what's written on the page. I mean, you do not say to George Miller, I want to change what's written on the page. He doesn't kind of go for that one.
What was it like working on Inner Space with Joe Dante?
Dante. I think I told you last night.
Did you?
Yeah.
I think so.
That was all, a lot of stars came out of that film, you know, like Robert Downey Jr. and a few others, and it was a lot of fun. I mean, it was, from the moment I arrived until the moment I left, I don't think we stopped laughing. Everything was just hysterical, and he was very, very into making everything a lot of fun, very easy, and he always got what he wanted from everybody. You know, I thought the film was great. I loved it. I thought it was one of those really cool movies that you get to do in your life. Come on, I'm finished.
Okay. Moving on to the next one. What about Stuart Gordon? What was it like working? You worked on a film called King of the Ants, which I have on DVD. Great movie. And you're in another Stuart Gordon film. I'm trying to remember what it was.
I was in about 3 of Stuart Gordon's.
Wow. What's it like working with Stuart Gordon?
I was in Fortress.
Right, Fortress.
With Stuart, and I was in King of the Ants with Stuart, and I was in another one with Stuart. I can't remember the name of that one. But Stuart, we used to call him Uncle Stu. He was just a very, very, he was like you, me, or anybody else. There was nothing about him that if you looked at him, you would go, oh, he's a director, or oh, he's this person who's done like 20 large, very successful movies. He was just a very unassuming, quiet, wonderful man. And I used to have a lot of fun with him. I loved it. When he passed away, I was pissed off so bad because, you know, it's just, you get to know people who are incredibly good at what they do, and they're very gifted, and they do these wonderful things, and then, you know, 10 minutes later, they've passed away. So it makes things very difficult.
Oh, yeah.
Goodbye.
All right. Are you ready for a cheeky one?
Oh, God.
This is cheeky.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, boy. All right, let's do this. How do you feel about the show South Park using your dialogue from The Road Warrior as a queef? Yes, I just said that out loud.
As a what?
A queef. Queef. Queef.
What the hell is a queef?
Go ahead, Jeff, tell him.
Do I really have to say this out loud? Queef is what happens when air gets trapped in certain crevices, areas. I don't know what the right way to say. Please.
Oh, you're
don't.
talking about farting.
Kind of. Kind of. And the air escapes, and it kind of sounds like this. Actually, I can't do it. I'm sorry. Wait a minute.
I've heard louder.
That's kind of like what a queef is. And I guess South Park used your dialogue from The Road Warrior as Wes, as the character of Wes, for one of those noises. How do you feel about that?
Next.
Okay. Oh, this is a fun one. This is a great question. You're going to like this one.
Yes.
If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
A large penis.
Ooh. Okay. All right, now on to something more serious.
That was serious.
Yes.
That was?
Totally.
Very true. That was very serious. Okay. No, but this one is in reference. You mentioned last night that you were a Buddhist.
Yes.
And somebody asked the question, what role do you believe art plays in our collective enlightenment? And this is as a Buddhist. That's how the sentence begins.
I don't really believe that art plays a collective role. What I believe is that art magnifies the things we do, whether it's as an actor or what it's as. Being in a form of art just magnifies those things that we're doing. It doesn't make them better or worse, it just magnifies them. And I think if you look back at history, all the way back to some of the greatest writers in history, the things they wrote, that people looked at, and people did, and people loved, they had something about them which taught you. Most good art, if you want to put it that way, and cover a very broad spectrum, most art teaches us something. There's something there that we gain. We look at it and we go, oh my God, that is so amazing. I just saw this thing, or I just noticed that there's something there. And we don't understand sometimes that what we do has a huge impact on people. If you do a really good film, you do a really good stage play, you paint a really good painting, you're involved in something, regardless of what it is, in an art form, and it becomes really, really good. You impact people in an amazing way. Now you can impact them for good or for bad. You know, sometimes when all the Buddhist monks burnt themselves to death because they wanted to change things. That's art in its own form, but it's not a good art. That's very bad because it's people are dying just to try to make a point. But you can go and watch a really cool movie like Road Warrior. Just kidding. But you can go and watch a really cool movie and you get something from it. Something in there appeals to you. Something in there makes you want to change or do something. That is what pure art is, and that's what we should strive for, not all the crap. That answer your question?
Here, here. Nuts? Here. My nuts are numb. Okay, this one's a little tricky.
Oh, God.
What is your favorite dinosaur and why?
My favorite dinosaur is all the dead ones that are just fossils.
Because they make good gasoline.
That's why. Because the mother can't come back and wipe my ass off. No, I think my favorite dinosaur is actually, which one is it? It's, God damn. If I had to go and choose a dinosaur that I think is fascinating, that I love, it would probably be the elephants. When they were still in that form. They weren't dinosaurs going around eating people, but they were.
Like the woolly mammoths?
Yeah, the woolly mammoths.
Woolly mammoths.
Because you were seeing in them what was going to become of that particular big animal and how the world would go. I mean, you look at the major T-Rexes and things like that, well, I don't often see them wandering down my main street. You know, people don't have a dog collar on them and take them out for a little run. And so they're kind of not really doing much. So, yeah, I think I'd go for the woolly mammoths, dude.
Okay. Woolly mammoths it is. Woolly mammoths it is. And here's another one. If you were a flavor of ice cream, what flavor would you be? And why? That is legitimately the question.
I want all the 6-year-olds that made these freaking questions to get the hell out of here. What kind of flavored ice cream would I be? Oh dear God. The problem is I love caramel and I love chocolate, so it'd have to be caramel chocolate chip. Why? Because I like caramel chocolate chip. I mean, there's a whole great process here to go through. I mean, you know, I love caramel chocolate chip, so that's what I would like.
Wes's Wasteland caramel chocolate chip,
Totally.
right? Done deal. It's good.
Who's the broad with their hands going around like a bloody windmill?
I'm checking. I have to check this. Okay, here we
Okay,
go.
oh, she's got one. Here we go.
I don't have one.
Last question.
I thought you said I've got one.
Oh, I asked him to ask one. He asked it already. It was a dinosaur. No.
I have one. Okay, I have a last question. Last question. When you're really angry as Wes in the Road Warrior, when the Humongous has Wes chained to his tank. What's the name of Humongous? The Humongous Machine.
The humongous.
Oh, what an original name.
Yeah, we worked on that one.
Are you thinking, as an actor, are you thinking about anything in particular to create that expression on your face? Or do you, where do you go? Do you find, a place, is there an angry place you go for a character like that?
Actually, what I'm thinking is, please don't let Shell drive the frigging truck. I'm gonna die. Let somebody else drive it. When Mel had to drive it and I had to go over the front of it, I was like, well, George, I hope you like my parents and my brother and sisters because you'll be taking care of them. I mean, that was terrifying. But yeah, I don't actually go to a place with things like that. What I do is I create the character and then I follow the character through. It's what the character does, it's not what I do. I decide way before I start filming what the character is, how he represents himself, where he goes, and why. And then I just follow that through. That's what I do. That through line is what I follow. Now, if that means I have to jump onto a car, I have to jump onto a truck, or whatever I have to do, that's all part of what that character is doing. So I do not at any time go, oh shit, I really need to check this out. It's already been done. And I'm just doing what I had planned many months before. So that's basically it as far as this. Oh, little shit just bit me for the 12th time.
Yeah, we're getting eaten alive
I
here.
know, you have things here that.
Don't you have a spear or a boomerang? Something we can just.
You know, they have no calm for the famous. Do they?
No.
I was talking about you. I don't give a shit. They're not going to play with me. They're not oh, yeah.
Thank you so much for doing these Q&As.
For doing the Q&A?
Yes. I really loved doing this with you. It was excellent. Thank you. Truly an honor. Thank you.
I'm sorry. Who is your psychiatrist again? You must have one. All right, same thing that we did last night. Listen, guys and girls and little kids and big kids. I love all of you. In my own dark, sexually unbenefited way. No, I'm kidding. I really do love all of you. If you're an actor, you live off people. People generate an energy, and that's what actors live off. You know, when I'm talking to people, they generate an energy when they're excited about something I've done or haven't done. And that is what this is all about. All the rest of it's just bullshit, truly. That is what it's all about, is being able to talk to people and to be able to get that energy that they've got for something you've done, and it makes you feel so good. It's what I've been doing for the last 40-odd years. It's what I'll probably do until tomorrow when I get on a train or plane or something and go, fuck it, I'm out of here. But I'm not sure. I could change my mind by 4 o'clock tomorrow morning when I get up to go to the airport. But we're not going there. Someone who got on my airfare makes sense. We're just going to leave it alone, truly. But what I want to say is, seriously, guys, you are wonderful people. You really are. It has been an amazing experience for me. I've enjoyed it so much you would never believe. And once again, as I said last night, mate, everything everything that you desire, everything that you want, may it manifest itself to you in a way that you can accept it and that you can use it for your benefit and for the benefit of others. Always remember, we're not alone here. There are millions of people that need to be helped, that need to be looked after, and it's our duty as human beings to make sure that those people are taken care of. So all I've got to say is, get out there, have fun, and just do things, because, as you know, I do. Do everybody else's thing occasionally. I should have mine. No. See, they're dirty minds over here, seriously. Everything they go, oh my God. I wasn't being crude, I was being, oh look, it's a dog. Dog of war. This dog right there. It's fluffy and all looks.
I'll have what he's having.
Yeah, me too. I mean, he's having fun. He's down there on the grass going, I'm a little doggy. It's great. I love it. Anyway, I'm veering off the track. All of you, please be safe on the roads. Be safe anyhow that you have to go home. Please be safe in what you do. Keep yourself and your friends and your family safe in this time of crisis, because we really do need to look after each other. And God bless you, whatever your God is, however you look at your God, bless you. And hopefully I see you again in 2 years.
What?
Well done.
That was awesome.
Nailed it.
You.
Oh.
Oh, good day. Boss.
Give it up for the man himself. Thank you so much. All right, you guys ready for some cinematic magic?
Yeah!
All right, let's do this thing, guys. Thank you again. Woo!
The cinematic magic was last night when
Well, naturally.
Now it's just crappy shit. Oh, I'm stuck. I can't get up.
He's got you.